So this is my story, my life, my body. The whole point of this video is to hold myself accountable to be healthier, to hold myself accountable to be able to be successful in future hikes. Wink, wink, wink. So obviously this is myself, my life. Take it with a grain of salt. You guys do you, I'm gonna do me. I'm just holding myself accountable here, so let's go. So if you've been following along my channel for a while now, then you know in 2023 I attempted a through hike of the Appalachian Trail. I made it to just past Hot Springs. I got off at Tenure Gap and did not return back to trail after that. When I got off a trail and got home, I weighed myself. If I go back in the videos, I could find out the exact weight. I think I posted it in the videos when I got off trail, but I think I was around 185, 186 pounds, somewhere around there. So I had lost a significant amount of weight on trail, and I felt like I was in really good shape. I had built up a lot of muscle from hiking every day, at least 8 miles a day. I had, built up a lot of cardio from hiking up mountains and stuff like that. And then I got off trail and basically was injured and sat on my butt and didn't do anything for months. And then I decided to start training for a bunch of Disney races, and I got a little bit back into shape, but other than the running training, I wasn't really doing much in my day-to-day life. I wasn't going out and hiking all the time and things like that. So I feel like I've slowly just gotten in worse and worse shape since getting off a trail, and I've definitely gained a lot of weight. I know I've mentioned it in these videos. And yeah, like gaining weight, whatever it is, what it is, like that's normal when you come off trail, but I have let it become such an excuse and gotten further and further away. Every time I weigh myself, I'm like, I want to start losing weight, and then I don't. And it's not like I'm gaining muscle or anything. I've actually lost a lot of muscle from coming off trail, and lost a lot of muscle from running my last dopey challenge. And I've just made up a lot of excuses for myself. I've gotten so far out of shape. As you guys know, I am training for the dopey 2025 races. And by the time this video came out, I've already run it. But this go around, this training cycle has just been a lot harder on me since I have gained a lot more weight. It is tougher on my joints. I felt myself getting injured more. I have let all these things become excuses, right? And currently right now I'm sick, and I'm supposed to be out today doing, I think it's 8.5 miles of a walk, and then tomorrow running 20 miles. I don't know if that's gonna happen because I'm sick, right? And let your body rest, but it's not like I'm gonna go back out and do it on a Monday or Tuesday. I'm sick and tired of it, and I wanna hold myself accountable. So this is my current body shots, I guess we could say here. I definitely have gained a lot of fat on my body. I've lost a lot of muscle, and quite frankly, I just like cardio-wise, it's not there. I'm running like 2 or 3 minutes slower than I was this time last year. I stopped lifting weights at this point in time. Like I started off strong with my weightlifting, this dopey training, and it stopped happening. I stopped doing it and made up excuses. So with that being said, moving forward, what's the plan to change this, right? Because I like I said, I want to be healthy. I want to be able to be successful on a through hike. And if we think about my major issues, aside from like the mental aspects, right? The physical aspects, the major issues were my feet and my ankles. Like they had a very hard time, and yeah, I could have gotten different shoes, right? But if I am as heavy as I am right now, that's putting significant amount of pressure on my joints and my feet. And I need to change that, right? Like I'm not gonna go out there and be in worse shape and be more successful. I just don't think that's gonna happen. So at least mentally for me, I don't think that that's gonna happen. If that works for you, you do you. But so moving forward from today, and obviously I got to get myself not sick again. I love being a teacher. We get so many germs. Hi, kitten. But moving forward, once I'm feeling healthier, we're going to continue my dopey training, which is running, if you're not familiar. we have to finish training for that. That race obviously will take place in January, so this video is coming out after it. And then I'm going to continue race training because I will have another half marathon in February. I'm doing the Princess half marathon at Disney World. So that's kind of the plan. In the meantime, as this video is coming out, I'm probably currently training for Princess still. And then at the time of filming this, it's November 2024, by the way. So if you're like, why is she talking about maybe currently? It's because that's 3 months from now. And post Princess, what am I gonna be doing, right? Post Princess, I am planning on dropping my annual pass to Disney World. I've gone to Disney so much in the last, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years since getting off of the Appalachian Trail, and even before the Appalachian Trail, right? Like, I had my annual pass, so I was going so much. I had all the races that I was doing, and in order to save money for trail, I think that that's just an expense that I don't need to do for the next year or two. That would help me save, you know, $500, $600 right there a year just from not having that. So that's something I'm dropping. So with that being said, I probably won't be doing a lot of the Disney races. So how am I gonna get into shape and continue losing weight and being healthier after Princess weekend? Well, my plan is to try to switch my focus and go back to doing hiking, right? Training for the AT, I did a lot of day hikes. I was out testing out my gear, having my gear on my back when I was walking on these day trails. And so that's gonna shift, I'm gonna shift my focus back to that again. I think that would prepare me a lot more, spending more time on my feet than running would. And in addition to that, obviously I wanna start doing some weightlifting to build those muscles, right? Because you gotta have good muscles to be able to get up those mountains. And then a minor focus, and I think that it's something that's more towards me than anyone else, is I need to build up that mobility and that ankle strength and that foot strength. So whether that be, you know, doing my bands again with my feet, making sure that I pick proper footwear to do these day hikes, and as well as spending more time on my feet. So I've purchased a walking pad to walk on in my house with, in addition to going out on trails. So these are all things that I'm planning on doing. And yeah, this video is coming out in January and I'm filming it in November. So like I may add things, I may think of more things to do in the meantime. But this video is coming out before Princess. So if you guys have any suggestions of things that could help me prepare for a future through hike, as far as foot strength and ankle strength, please let me know. Obviously, like, I'm gonna take everything y'all say in the comments with a grain of salt because of how things went last go around. You would be amazed on trail, the amount of people that told me, like in my comment section, like the amount of mansplaining that was going on in my comment section. People were surprised, and people definitely, when they met me on trail and they were like, oh yeah, I watched some of your videos, like they would always tell me like how much like comments I would get from people just like telling me what to do and mansplaining to me. And you know, I asked for that, right? I ask questions in my videos and I ask for advice, but I'm gonna take what you guys say with a grain of salt this go around, and I'm gonna do what I think is best for me, right? I wanna hike my own hike this go around. So yeah, but that is it for this video. I know it was a kind of random video, not much going on. I wanted to be out on a trail talking about all of this, but obviously I'm sick. I'm trying to get my health correct. I'm trying to take medicine and drink all my vitamin C through orange juice and all that. And then we'll get back out on trail. I promise. I promise we're gonna get there. So I'll see you all next week, and I hope you guys have a great hike. Happy trails. Bye.